Um, I'm concerned about the cheapening of the U.S. dollar overseas. It's becoming almost like monopoly money. Do you have a plan, sir, to strengthen the dollar vis-a-vis other currencies?
Well, the plan to strengthen the dollar is to strengthen the U.S. economy. When the U.S. economy is weak, then the dollar is weak. And we've had a irresponsible economic package program over the last 7 years. Look, this is the first time in U.S. history where we fought a war and cut taxes for the wealthy. It's never happened before. Never happened before. Which is why we've added $4 trillion, in our national debt since George Bush took office. It took what, 42 presidents to get the first $5 trillion. Then it took one guy to get the next 4. And by the way, that meant that we were taking out a credit card in the name of these young people from the Bank of China and the Bank of Korea, the Bank of Mexico. Do you know that we are a debtor nation to Mexico right now? We are actually borrowing from countries that are poorer than us because of the fact that we don't pay our bills. So what happens over time is if we are consuming more than we're producing, if we are borrowing all the time, then the value of the dollar starts declining because people have a bunch of dollars because we're spending it like nobody's business. We're not getting products from other countries. We're not getting money from other countries because we're selling their products, and over time the currency adjusts. So the real challenge in strengthening the dollar is actually to strengthen the underlying economy. And that means some of the economic agenda, some of the economic proposals that I talked about earlier. We've got to, first of all, get our budget straight, which means rolling back tax cuts to folks who don't need them and weren't asking for them, giving some tax relief to people who do need them, but doing it in a responsible way, making sure we're not starting programs that we can't pay for, ending the war in Iraq that is costing us so much. Something that I didn't talk extensively about is energy. We spend $1 billion every day on foreign oil. $1 billion every single day on foreign oil. Now, we can't completely eliminate our dependence on oil overnight, but if we cap the emission of greenhouse gases that are causing global warming, we can generate billions of dollars that we reinvest in solar and wind and biodiesel. We can actually put people back to work, making windmills, making solar panels, making buildings more energy efficient, good paying manufacturing jobs. We can create millions of green jobs. And we can raise fuel efficiency standards on cars, invest in the science, the research and development to replace the internal combustion engine so that we're not using as much fuel. And if we do all those things, then our balance of payments with the rest of the world will start to change. The dollar won't be monopoly money because we will actually have a stronger economy and we will be exporting more than we import. But that's going to require a long-term change in philosophy. And it requires us to be honest about how tough some of these changes are going to be.